Hi boys and girls, welcome to your video on calculating area of a circle. We're going to first start off quickly reviewing what exponents are. So an exponent is multiplying the base by itself that many times. So 4 squared is multiplying 4 by itself twice. 5 squared is multiplying 5 by itself twice, and so on and so forth. So for example, 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. 6 squared is 6 times 6, which is 36. This is important in calculating the area of a circle. So area of a circle is all the space inside of the circle. So in the last video we talked about circumference, which is the outside of the circle, but area is all the space that the circle occupies. So area equals pi, or 3.14, times the radius squared. So in this case here, we're going to take pi, or 3.14, times the radius squared. So I'm going to use my calculator for this computation. Let's take 3.14 times 5 squared, which is 78.5 inches. In this case, inches squared. So anytime you're calculating area of something, you have to square your units because they're two-dimensional spaces. Or there's a bunch of squares that occupy the circle. When we get to volume, it's going to be what's called cubed because it's a three-dimensional figure. Let's look at one more example. We're going to take pi, or 3.14, times our radius squared. So I'm going to take 3.14 times 2 squared, which is 12.56 inches squared. So again, to calculate the area of a circle, we're going to take pi times the radius squared. So let's look at our graphic organizer. We're going to first focus on area. So again, area is all of the space inside the circle. So I want you to kind of just quickly color the inside of the circle. Let's draw an example radius. Let's label it 3 feet. So what we're going to do is take area equals pi, or 3.14, times 3 squared. So yours is going to look a little neater than mine. This is really difficult to write on today. So let's take 3.14 times 3 squared, which is 28.26. Feet squared. Now let's go back and review circumference. Circumference is the distance around a circle. If given a diameter, we're going to multiply that diameter by pi, or 3.14. So let's label this 4 meters. In our workspace, we're going to take the circumference equals pi, or 3.14, times the diameter, which is 4. So let's take 3.14 times the diameter, which is 4, which equals 12.56 meters. All right, again, radius is from the center of the circle to any point on the outside of the circle. So in order to calculate radius, we would divide the diameter by 2. So radius equals diameter divided by 2. And diameter is the distance across the circle through the middle. And to calculate diameter, you would multiply the radius by 2, or d equals 2 times the radius. So let's do an example on both, and I'm going to use a dotted line across. If we had a diameter of 50 centimeters, radius equals the diameter, which is 50, divided by 2. So in this case, 50 divided by 2 is 25 cm. And say I'm giving you the radius of 8 meters. Diameter is 2 times the radius, so I'm going to take diameter equals 2 times 8. I'm going to use parentheses. That's an 8. So that it doesn't look like 28. So 2 times 8 equals 16. So diameter equals 16 meters. Okay, this concludes your video on area of a circle, as well as a quick little review of circumference, radius, and diameter. If you need to go back and rewind the video at any point to review some certain specific parts of the video, please feel free. And if you have any further questions, come into class tomorrow prepared to ask those questions. All right, have a great night.